Should be good here in just a second. Wonder if this game's on TV. No, I don't think so. Not in a way I can watch easily, though. I don't think. All right. I think I can watch for free. Damn. How's everybody doing? I'm getting my chat up right now. Hopefully we're all well. Ready for some football. You're watching the Lions game? Hey, make sure you guys tell me how the games are going that you're watching. Yeah, I would imagine if you're a Lions fan, you're probably rooting for the old Patriots. Oh, here we go. Huh. Might not work. Well, we'll check in a little bit later once the game gets going, if it'll actually work. Might go watch the Lions? Hell yeah, that makes sense. Make sure you drop a like, help the stream out. We're back to NFL action here. Have no idea how long we'll see starters for. Could be short, could be a while. We seen them for what, a couple drives last time. At least a drive or two from the Patriots last game, so that's going to be interesting. Both teams are 1-0. Yeah, like something like that. Hopefully, Phillies win today. Eagles tomorrow. Fox night baseball. Twins Tigers. Yeah. You give Lions updates. All right. That'll be helpful. You don't have to update every play, JD. Just like scores and major situations, right? Like big first downs, big plays. We don't need like 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. It's like, all right, we don't need every play. Dun dun. Cool. Make sure we drop some likes to help the stream out so we can get some people in here. What's up, Jonathan? Going good. How's it going for you? I don't like how the NFL games start 10 minutes after. Well, yeah, that's a bit annoying. It's also why I miss the baseball games, or I'm late to baseball sometimes, because I always forget that it's not like football and baseball starts pretty much right on time. Whereas the NFL is like, yeah, we start at some point. They're like, when will we get going? I don't know. Some point. By the way, if you're coming back from a long time away, make sure you type up. I haven't seen some of the football people in a while, since like January, even February. But a lot of them take off after the regular season ends, even. And you have a game at 7, or game at 7, game 2. All right, hopefully you win today. Cardinals and Yankees is Fox game 2. All right. Tigers game is better. It was good seeing the Tigers win. Yeah, it was. That was a good win, too. Do we got a kickoff here? What do we got? Oh, not yet. They just put the field up. They're doing their skull chant thing on my screen. Skull, skull. And the Patriots will have the ball to return. Travion Henderson will take it out to the 26. 1st and 10, or at the 27 for the Patriots. Hell yeah, dude. We're back to kickoff. All right. 1st and 10. Here come the Patriots. Dun, 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 dun. I have a screen up to watch the game as well, but because it's slow, I will call this game probably from the ESPN app that's up. But during the regular season, I cover up the screen and I don't look at the ESPN thing. So don't really think I'm ahead or anything. I watch from where the TV app.to is at. I think Diggs is going to get he's going to revolutionize our offense. I think the big thing with Diggs is he's going to open up the other receivers on the team, right? Here comes Drake May and company, so they'll have the starters out to begin the game. Patriots lined up under center in I formation, pretty standard from a Josh McDaniels offense. They put a man in motion to the top of the screen, and they're going to go play action. Drake May looks, throws. He's got Hooper on a slot. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Man, I miss calling football. It's so much more. It's so much more dynamic than a baseball play. But yeah, I think Diggs changes our offense fundamentally. It opens it up, gets everybody more open, puts everybody in defined roles instead of our offense being kind of a guess patchwork of who plays where, who does what. Now we know Diggs is one, Booties, or other guys going to 2, 3, 4. Everything changes. We go with the handoff here to Trayvon Henderson, our starting running back, apparently. Gain of 8, and then I see on the ESPN thing they ran ahead and picked up 3. 1st and 10 for the Patriots to 50. Oh, no, it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think Diggs has a real big year for the Pats. By the way, if you guys could drop some likes, maybe get the stream. Oh, we have 6. That's pretty good. Pretty much everybody. Wonder where the hell Fernando's at. There we go. They run ahead, pick up a 1st. Then they try to throw it there deep to Pop Douglas, and that's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Why hasn't the Lions game started yet? Here we go. Lions are just starting. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Da-na-na-na-na-na. All right. 2nd and 10. Or 1st and 10, the Patriots, I'm watching the play where they throw it. They did take a good shot. It just went, that was a drop pick, too. That was almost a real bad play. Douglas, it went in and out of the hands of Douglas. And if he would have held on, that would have been a real nice pickup. Good read by Drake May to get it to a wide open receiver, but Douglas has got to reel that shit in. Anyway, it'll be 2nd and 10. The Patriots take a 5-yard penalty because of delay of game. Not that big a deal in the preseason. 2nd and 15 now at the New England 45 for the Patriots. 12:57 to go here in the 1st. Eagles field doesn't have any logo field. They will put it back when... Oh, yeah, well, it's the preseason. Who cares, Not a big deal. Looks like we pick up 8 yards to Kayshon Boutte. I'm starting to really like taking Diggs in in the 9th round. He'd be a good pickup. He's going to play the whole season, apparently. He's ready to go. From everything I've heard. Are the Lions playing starters, JD, or is Goff not out there? All right. We're about to watch the booty play here in a second. Let's see. He throws it. It was a wide open to booty. Nice. Patriots offense getting open. I like to see this with 2 wide open passes. We didn't see that a lot under Alex fucking Jones or whatever the hell his name was last year. Gotta give it to old dipshit McGillicuddy. Nobody was ever open. I see 2 plays. Patriots get wide open receivers. 3rd and long. We failed. We punted it away. 1st and 10 for Minnesota at their own 13. But we'll see the play here real quick now. Let's see. 3rd and 7. What went wrong? Just a bad throw by May. Oh, no. It was pretty good. It's just a good defense by the Vikings and kind of a sloppy catch by Henderson. They almost converted it in and out of the hands. A couple drops there kind of doomed what was a strong opening drive. 4th and 7. Oh, yeah, we know they punt it. So 12:04 to go. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Vikings, 13 from Minnesota. Deep in their own territory. Let's see how the Patriots defense plays. Good defense there. Kind of rips the ball out by 41. All right. Wasn't even a bad try. It was just good defense. You can't really get too mad at that. Vikings do have a good secondary, or at least like good safety play. They typically draft that position very well. Lions got a big first. Oh shit. All right. Well, now we're on a little bit of a commercial break. You know how it goes. You know the vibes. Are the Lions playing starters in this game, or is it basically just kind of like Kyle Allen and company starting? Because that matters, because then you'll know if the Lions are even caring the backups. Yeah, I was gonna say the Lions don't typically play their starters in the preseason, which comes from like the Drew Brees or Sean Payton's school of thought, where it's fuck the preseason. Yeah, there are coaches out there that have no use for these 3 games or 4 games. They don't see it as anything other than seeing, I guess, what their backups look like and maybe what the practice squad kind of looks like. And that's kind of the reality of it. Some coaches very much so believe in the preseason, like Mike Vrabel obviously does. So there's a bunch of different ways you could look at something like the preseason and all the different approaches. Which is why if the Lions start 0-1 or 0-2, you shouldn't really worry about it. Or care. Because you know that they're like a slow start team because they don't do preseason. Very much like the Saints during the Breeze era, where they'd start like 0-2, 0-3, and then they'd win like 11 straight games all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Suddenly you'd look up and the 0-3 Saints were 9-3. And it's like, damn, dude, they haven't lost in 9 weeks. It's just like... Dang. And then they win, like, they go 12-4 in the regular season. You're like, yeah, that 0-3 start really meant nothing. And then people try to pretend like starting 0-2 or 0-3 is bad because it's like, well, they never win the Super Bowl. But it's like, yeah, but they go like 12-4. Who gives a shit? Only one team could win the Super Bowl. And during the Brady era, it was like only one team could win the Super Bowl. Kind of the Patriots, or if somebody else got real lucky during one of those years. All right, 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They run it up the middle with Chandler. It'll be... oh, never mind. I missed the first down play. It was 2nd and 5, and they got it to 3rd and 1. Oh, they got bailed out, holding on the Lions. So they ran ahead and picked up 5. They ran ahead and picked up 4. So now it's 3rd and 1 for the Vikings. A couple runs there. Last year, Eagles won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Well, yeah, only one team a year can win the Super Bowl. And during the Brady era, it was literally just kind of one guy winning the Super Bowl. Or at least showing up to the dance. And they're going to run it. They basically got like third and, yeah, it was third. They pick up a first down with Sam Howell. He sneaks for a yard. Well, he picks up 3, but like they needed less than a yard to get a first. They don't put inches up anymore, and that was more like third and inches right there. Like they could have ruled that a first down, all things fair. And I'm not really sure why they didn't. Tigers 7-0 is nice. Yeah, it was, Mackenzie. It was a great win. Good ass win. I'm glad I decided to stream that after getting mad that they delayed it. I'm glad they played it because I don't know how the hell they snuck that baseball game in last night. Tesla, yeah, he looks like a monster. Lions got another really good receiver. Apparently they ran with Howell again, which is kind of bush leaguey. It's like, dog, you know it's the preseason, right? What are you doing running? Like nobody wants to hit the quarterback in the preseason. That's not a fumble. Anyway, it'll be 3rd and 2 because Chandler ran it. Like that's kind of shitty of the Vikings and Howell to be running like quarterback draws in a preseason game because it's like, dog, we're really a design QB draw right there. That's kind of bush league horseshit, isn't it? Because none of these guys want to hit a quarterback right now. It's like, dude, what are you? Come on. All right, it's incomplete. I'm glad they failed to convert this drive because that's shitty. Maybe I just don't like the Vikings though, to be fair. And maybe I have a harsh view on the team because, like, you know, I like the Lions, so maybe I just don't like Minnesota. But it's like, really, you're gonna run with your quarterback here in a preseason game? All right. If he gets hurt, it's not our fault. You should see the way they tried to tackle him too. They like body checked him. Because again, you don't really want to nail a quarterback right now. That feels bad. 4th and 2 coming up. I think, are they going to go for it? This feels like okay, they punted it. I was going to say, this feels like a situation where a team might fake it. Oh, Marcus Jones. We have him back this year. He's healthy. Hell yeah. That was a good-ass punt return I just saw. I don't know exactly where it went, but I think it's right around the 50-yard line. Let's see. He returns it at about the 5 or on 10. Gets all the way out to... Damn, he had a wide field to go. All the way to the 49, 50-yard line for Marcus Jones. What a return. Sheesh. And again, one more piece of little bush league on the Vikings. Why the hell did their punter just get in the way? What if he would have got stiff-armed? Because Marcus Jones ran out of bounds in front of the punter, by the way. I'm starting to get a little pissy about this because Minnesota is doing shit that in the regular season wouldn't have happened. If that would have been a situation in the regular season, that punter would have got stiff-armed into oblivion. He would have been eating the turf, and Jones would have scored a touchdown after his stiff arm. That punter ran in front of Marcus Jones, knowing that they're not going to do it in the preseason. And you could see Marcus kind of like stumble and then run out of bounds because he was confused as to why. Like, that's fucking shitty what the Vikings are doing in this game right now. They're doing shit that's like preseason shit that they're like taking advantage of. Because again, in a regular season game, your punter is getting destroyed in that situation. He literally ran right in front of Marcus, and Marcus kind of like stumbled because I don't think he expected a punter in a preseason game to try to make a play, because that's really bad ball. That's like really bad business to be doing that kind of shit in a preseason game, knowing your punter could get his ass lit the fuck up and get hurt and be out for the season. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's stupid. I don't know what Minnesota's doing in this game. If I'm Brable, I'm going over and talking to their head coach in between this practice. I'm like, hey, dude, you better stop. Like, what if Marcus had just stiff-armed your punter in a preseason game and scored a touchdown instead of being a good guy and going out of bounds right there? I don't know. I feel like they're taking because that not one of them players on that special teams had a chance at Marcus, and then that punter got in the way and he ran himself out of bounds. I don't know. I don't like stuff like that. It's not dangerous. It's just this punter is being, I don't know. I feel like it's a preseason game. So again, you kind of get that advantage of a team not wanting to murder the other team. And I feel like Minnesota's out here trying to take advantage of that fact. Which is not surprising considering the team, you know. They're kind of a shady fucking team who uses whatever cheap-ass tactics they can to win, like their fake crowd noise that every 4 years they get in major trouble for. I'm still waiting to find out when they get in trouble because it's like every 3 or 4 years Minnesota gets busted for pumping in fake crowd noise. It's an annual scandal where they don't get in much trouble for it. But God knows if it was the New England Patriots doing that, we'd lose the franchise. I'm not kidding, by the way. They've been busted for this like 8 times in my lifetime. They've been busted for this. It's like a bad joke that Minnesota pumps in fake noise. That's how they get so loud there. Pretty cringe if you ask me. Patriots get a little check down on 2nd and long. It'll be 3rd and 3 coming up. Ball at the Minnesota 45. Oh, shit. Big play. Drake May throws a deep ball to Mac Hollins and picks up 25 to the Minnesota 25 for 20. Hell yeah, that's a good-ass play. Nice job, Mac Hollins. You know, I completely forgot we got Mac Hollins now, too. The shoeless wonder. Yeah, see all those decibels? Like, I wonder how many of those are pumped in crowd noise from the studio sounds. There are a few teams that get busted doing that. I think the Falcons are also really dirty about that. Oh, that was a really nice play. Drake May scrambled around and hit a wide open Mac Hollins. I love so much this Josh McDaniels offense. God, we look like an actual NFL offense. Drake May looks like a real NFL quarterback. Like, that's how good Josh McDaniels is at making offense. He's not a good head coach, but this doesn't even look like the same Patriots team from just last season. They said jerseys of Lions helped them in the end zone last year. The Lions do cheap stuff too. The Lions have some weird advantages that they take advantage of. But that's fine. They color their end zones with their jerseys. They do a bunch of weird cheap shit. That really actually helps them out. Looks like it's 2nd and 10 after a no gain. Ball's at the Minnesota 25. You got my MVP, Kyle Schwarber. He could win NLM. Oh, no, they're going to give it to Ohtani because he pitches. Let's see. It'll be... May's going to look. Bad throw. Detroit's committing to some penalties here. Dun, 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 dun. You know who I think? Trayvon Henderson picks up a big first down. 1st and 10 to the Minnesota 14. Really nice run there. I'm telling you, it's the Josh McDaniels being back is everything for this Patriots offense. I think it's the fundamental thing that really changes it. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We could really use some. I wonder if we can even hit 10 whole likes. We're at 7 right now. We need 3 more. Will we get to 10? Who knows? Nice little draw there by the Patriots. Fools the Vikings and picks us into the red zone too, by the way. 1st and 10 at the 14. Minnesota that line was gigantic, dude. What kind of offensive line do we have, too? Did you guys just see the hole we made? Good Lord. I think every single person watching this game could have got a first down on that line. Where'd we pick that up? What the fuck? Oh, man. We're just blocking the shit. Gibson picks up a big run all the 2nd and 3 now. Sheesh. Oh man, we're blocking people and shit. We're picking up big plays. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. We lost a yard. Third and 4 at the Minnesota 8. Damn, we're moving better than the Lions do on offense. What if we score a touchdown on this play? Oh shit, we did. Trayvon Henderson runs it in to the left side. 8-yard pickup for the Patriots. They scored the first touchdown of the game. That's our starting offensive unit for the most part, too. Pretty good touchdown there. We get a good field position. We cash in a touchdown. 4:32 to go in the first. 6-0, 7-0 pending the extra point. And Patriots take a 7-dip lead here on Minnesota. Henderson was a great pickup. A great draft pick for us. He's going to be a monster in the Josh McDaniels offense. Like an actual I'm so excited for what Josh McDaniels does with this team. Now he's got a mobile quarterback. He's never had that before. And he said he spent a year away cooking up plays in a lab. Like if I was listening to him talk on Julian Edelman's podcast over the summer, and he was like, yeah, I spent that whole year away from football, basically just sitting in my basement and creating a whole new set of plays. Like that if I were to get to coach Drake May, this is the offense I would create. And I was like, oh, dude. And you can see it. You can see what he's done. Like there are subtle changes to the offense that I'm very much used to that emphasize the fact that this fucking kid can run and move around and extend the plays. And I'm seeing wide open receivers all over this offense, dude. And I don't know if it's just the preseason, so I'm not going to get too excited. But the wide openness I've seen in the plays and the way that they're like trying to throw the ball down the field and how wide open people are getting, that's a good sign, especially when you throw in Stephon Diggs. That's throwing some gas on a potential real nice little a nice like burning coal situation. Then throw some fucking gas on it, and what happens? Very, very exciting. The offense just looks good. Like, I know it's a preseason game, but there's things you can look to, right? Like, we're blocking pretty good. The plays look good. They look crisp. There isn't like an awkwardness to running them. It seems like Drake May has picked it up really quick. It seems like the offensive players have picked it up really quick. It's really cool to see how it looks. I don't feel nervous suddenly. Again, maybe it's literally just because we have McDaniels back there calling plays, and he's been pretty good at that for us for my whole life. Even though, it's Josh McDaniels, everybody likes to make their jokes, but offensively, he's one of the greatest play callers of a generation. Terrible head coach, genuinely one of the worst, maybe that we've ever seen do it. For how good of a coordinator he is, the fact that he can't be a head coach it's almost baffling. You know what I mean? It's like, how does this not correlate? Because it's like Mac Jones, when he had that year of Josh McDaniels, was so good at fucking quarterback and looked like a future star of the league, dude. You got it. Like Mac Jones at the time had like the 5th greatest rookie season of all time. The only reason he did not outright win Rookie of the Year is because Jamar Chase was also a rookie that year. You know what I mean? It's like, well, that sucks for Mac Jones. Otherwise, Mac would have been a unanimous Rookie of the Year. He was so good his rookie year, they voted Mac Jones the 85th best player in the NFL. Like his peers did. Like, the list that's only voted on by coaches, peers, and GMs, executive scouts. They put Mac at 85. That's the Josh McDaniels effect. He got Josh McDaniels another shot in the league. Minnesota fumbled the kickoff, but they picked it back up. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 21. I've always found those things to be wild. About McDaniels, about how good of a coordinator he can be. Damn, the Patriots almost got that shit too. We almost got that ball back. Our special teams looks diabolical again. Good to see. That's what we want to see. Nose is itchy. Yeah, dude, Patriots are just getting after it right now. It's nice to see it. I hope they continue this in the regular season. Ideally. Apparently, it's an incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10 coming up at the 21. Yeah, it just bounced in. Oh, almost picked. One of those tipped up balls where it's like, oh. Fell to the turf. 2 and 10. Let's hope it's an interception. Ran that shit back. Oh, it is an interception. Hooray! Look at me, call it. Dude, look at that. My fucking fastball is here, dude. I've been calling home runs left and right for the past 2 months, and now I'm calling interceptions. Somebody's got to stop me, dude. I really have been seeing the future. The fucking seer is back, boys. I don't know what's going on. I can't believe I called that. Called the touchdown and the interception as they happened in this game, dude. Before they happened. Your boy's fucking on fire right now. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 34. Mid-season form right now because of baseball. I've been calling home runs and shit like a monster. You can just feel the vibes sometime. Yeah, I'll be doing the Tigers today. I'm not doing this whole game. I'm only doing the first half of this shit, and then I'm out of here. Well, because then the Patriots won't be playing starters. Like, I'm glad we're getting to see starters in this. Who picked that shit off? Alex Austin. Oh, Alex Austin got the pick. Nice. I like to see that. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see, boys. My friend Alex Austin. Trayvon Henderson might be very special. We might have the rookie of the year on our team this year, Maple. I want this play. There we go. 1st and 10 to the Minnesota 21. Nice job by Kyle Williams. I think he's a rookie. We drafted him. Maple, our team looks so different with... Oh, no, the backups are in now. Okay, cool. They took the starters out after 2 drives. I'll be a little less attentive to what's like play for play, what's happening. The very least, yeah. We're probably going to slaughter bad teams, Maple, and we play a lot of bad teams. We literally look like a team that understands offense. Josh McDaniels has fixed our offense. Drake May, the year 1 to year 2 leap looks unbelievable. Like, I literally, it's like, whoa, that's Drake May back there? That's Drake May playing quarterback for us. He looks decisive. He looks a lot sharper. He looks like he's handling under center really well. Everything looks a lot better all of a sudden. Yeah, and we have a wide receiver 1, so now everything's going to set into place. Matt Collins will go play outside as number 2. We'll have a number 1. Oh, there's a penalty face mask. 1st and 10 to the 1st and goal at the Minnesota 9. Yeah, I genuinely think because of how easy the Patriots' schedule is, depending on how we look like week 1, we very well could be a 10-win team, like a wild card team this year. Like Amari Cooper? I don't know if we need him. We have a pretty good receiving core, but I see what you mean, though. Booty in the slot, or Booty as a 4, but Bourne as a 4, and then fucking Douglas is our slot. I don't know. That's a pretty solid team. Or Douglas and Diggs on the outside and Matt Collins on the inside. That's not bad. They pick up 2 with Gibson on a run. Second and goal at the 7. By the way, if anyone hasn't dropped a like, consider doing so. I just want to see. I hope we can get up over 10 likes on this one today. I'm not so sure about the like goal because I'm not doing a full stream for this game. But as far as the like goal, if we can hit 10, that'd be pretty cool. We're at 7. Your TV broke, JD? Oh no, dude. The O line looks way better. Maple. They've been producing gigantic holes in those 2 drives. In the 2 drives to start the game, gigantic holes. Yeah, Cole Strange will probably be fine. What's he playing center now? Is that the position he always should have been because he's a little smaller? He's center, right? Pretty much everyone we brought in the offseason looks really good. Oh, it froze. Well, it happens, I suppose. 3rd and goal at the 2. I think we're going to score a touchdown here. We're at the 2. It had. Oh, no, we didn't. We got pushed back a couple yards. Damn, we failed. Well, I guess we got to fire Josh McDaniels. Season's over. That's the end. Game over. Yeah, we got that creepy ass statue for Tom. I'm excited too. I'm not a big fan of bronze statues. They creep me out. We should do marble. Minnesota took a timeout with 26 seconds to play here. 4th and 5 at the 5. 4th and goal at the 5. You got like 40 on TV and it always works because you got an Amazon Fire Stick. Hell yeah. Oh, Minnesota was about to get burned, dude. They had no. Look at the Minnesota's coverage against this play was so bad they had to burn a time. They're like, "Fuck that, dude. What the hell were we lined up against?" Nah, yeah. Archie is a Saint or a Giant or some shit or a Jet. They're gonna force his ass to a good team. They don't play around that Manning family. Patriots were going to go for it, but I don't know if they are now. Oh, they are. Oh, damn it, they didn't get it. Well, Dobbs' pass is incomplete, and it'll be 1st and 10 at the 5 for the Vikings. Damn, we should have just kicked it. That's a fucking preseason. Inside the 5 at the preseason, I'm like, we should have kicked it. We should have got the points. It's like, why? Why not go for it here? We did give Mac Jones 3 years to become something. His regression is a large part of why we were so bad last year and the year before. Like, no, we gave Mac 3 years, man. We gave him a good shot. He had Bill Belichick. He literally had Josh McDaniels, Bill Belichick. I don't know. He had good enough weapons year 1 to succeed. What happened year 2 with the same receiving core? And arguably, they added Pop Douglas in the year 2. He should have improved. They genuinely got him a better receiving core by adding in Pop Douglas, and he had the same guys as the year before. So you know what I mean? Him getting worse didn't make sense. He's not going to beat out Trevor Lawrence. Well, I don't know what my hot take is on Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is going to go to a team and be the Matthew Stafford of that team, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know. He's going to be coaching the UNC Tar Heels. Preseason almost over. Yeah, it's another week, and then we have a week off, and then football starts. 21 seconds to go here for this game. It's a commercial break. I don't know why they went to a commercial break with 20 seconds left. I love football. I think Lawrence winds up leaving the Jaguars soon, and when he goes to a new team, it's going to be some crazy Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff level trade, where the team he goes to is complete with him as the quarterback, and it makes everything crazy. I don't think Tom Brady happens if there's no Bill Belichick, to be honest. But I think there's an argument that the Patriots still happen without Tom Brady, especially the first 3 Super Bowls. Now, Tom was completely instrumental in a lot of game-winning drives, 100%. But you also have to sort of remember, like, we won all of those games in defensive struggles, and we won by 3 points in all of them. Like, our kicker won us 3 Super Bowls. And again, Tom got us into position. He set the tone. He got us there. He did the driving of the car. However, you know what I mean. We also have a defense that has like 8 guys in the Hall of Fame. see Maple. People hate the Patriots, but in a healthy way. That's a 2-yard gain. We'll go to the second quarter. Back to another commercial break. 2nd and 8 at the Minnesota 40 at the Minnesota 7 for the Vikings. Vikings have it at their own 7, but it's 2nd and 8. Patriots lead 7-0 second quarter. So being a Patriots fan is interesting in that we're looked back on a lot more fondly than people in the moment remembered us. Again, everybody hated us and wanted us to lose, but there wasn't vitriol in what, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it was almost like an impending fear that, like, it's like no matter how much it happened, like, they're so good, it was obnoxious, right? It wasn't like there wasn't complaints of like, yeah, people called us cheaters, whatever, blah 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 blah, but like that was the, you know, it didn't really change much. It was weird to like, I don't know. It was a fun. It was like a fun, like we were like the bad guys, and we were like the evil dynasty, like the evil empire. It was almost like this unspoken thing where it was everybody against the Patriots as a fun thing. It was like a fun hate the Patriots, right? Some people genuinely hated us, but it wasn't like no one hated us the way teams despise the Kansas City Chiefs, because I think in people's heads they could tell the NFL media apparatus and the NFL themselves did not like the Patriots. So there was this kind of like fun thing happening where it was like, yeah, we hate on the Patriots because they're good. They're like obnoxious. Their fans are fucking stupid. But at the end of the day, we just genuinely want them to lose because they win too much. When people talk about the Chiefs, they like want them to lose because they genuinely dislike everything about that team. Like, the fans have this fake attitude of like, dang, Collie G. Willikers, how do we keep winning? Like, they act like they're shocked when they win anything, even though they're a dynasty. They pretend like everybody's like thinks they're always going to lose. They have this like underdog mentality that doesn't exist. And it comes off as like weird. Like they don't know who they are. They don't understand their team. Like, could you imagine a Patriots fan ever thinking or saying, "Whew, I'm surprised we won that game," like the Kansas City Chiefs fans unironically do? No. No, Patriots fans are, if you beat us, we sulked into the shadows like little demons and didn't say anything. And then we just disappear. We're like, yeah, you got us. And then we just came back out talking crazy or shit. Like, Chiefs fans, like, they make excuses. They cry about it. It's like the craziest thing. I don't know. I feel like they're not good bad guys. Like they're just not. They want to be, but they have no ability to do so because they want to be a liked football team, and that's the sad reality of that team. They just want to be liked, and they're sad that they're not liked. Because again, they were beloved when they first started doing what they're doing, and they can't handle the fact that nobody likes them anymore. Meanwhile, the Patriots are just the devil fans, dude, because they're Boston fans. They've just been dickheads since the go. You know, I'll always defend that throw, the decision to throw it, not because my team won the game because of it, but because they just ran the ball the previous play and got stuffed. Like, what about first down where they ran up the middle, got stuffed? And you know a fun fact about Marshawn Lynch? Do you know he's was one of the worst running backs running up the middle in the NFL that year? He got stuffed a lot that season. Like, there is actually a good reason to call, because again, the Patriots were set up for the run. They were playing the pass in secret, but they were set up to defend the run. If you're like, I would have called a pass right there too. I'd have done the same fucking call. Like, because I would think I could get them slipping. 4th and 5. It looks like Minnesota's going to have to punt it away at the Minnesota 25, right? Again, they had just ran a play. The clock is ticking. I think they have one timeout. So again, like they're in this weird situation where it's like they can't just spam run the ball because of time. Yeah, Vrabel was on the field for this game, I think. No, he wasn't. He was retired by then. It's that situation was one of those things where it's like you can see where the thought process of throwing the ball is. Because again, even if they fail on second down, the clock stops. They can run it on third down. Because the last thing you're thinking, a team against Marshawn Lynch is playing the pass. Or is playing for the pass in that situation, right? It was almost like a genius judo move by Belichick to show run defense and play back in the pass. Because again, had fucking oh god, what's his name? Malcolm Butler not been drifted back suddenly. Like, dude, he came out of like he did not look like he was playing the pass. If he was playing the run, that's a wide open touchdown for the Seahawks. You know what I mean? And that play is genius. Nobody doubts the genius of that play if the Patriots hadn't countered it perfectly. That's kind of the way you have to look at that. There's a flag on the play. I'm wondering if they're going to take away give Minnesota the ball back. We get screwed a lot against Minnesota in punt plays for whatever reason. Do you think Miami falls apart this year? Possibly. I feel like they did not get better in the offseason. They're one of those teams that just did not improve in any way. What's the penalty? Oh, it's on Minnesota. Player out of bounds on kick. Oh, shit. Player ran out of bounds and... Anyway, Patriots ball, 1st and 10 at like the 40. It was on Minnesota, so that's cool. 1st and 10 at the New England 42. They'll go to a quick commercial. Patriots will have the ball. We'll see how Aaron Dobbs or Josh Dobbs and companies do. Yeah, but nobody wants Tyreek Hill. He's a fucking weirdo. Hey, we're up to 8 likes. We're 2 likes away from hitting 10. We want to hit at least 10 for this stream. If you guys can help us out and leave some likes, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate you. If you don't leave a like, you're gay. So that's but when you come into my stream, you sign a contract. I got it hooked up with a lawyer. I can show you it and send it to your Gmail, but it'll cost you $200-300 for me to serve you the document. And we can arrange that, and you got to send it to me on Cash App. But yeah, you agree to a document in which you're gay if you don't leave a like. It's not my fault. It's not my rules. It's a law that I made with a lawyer. So, I mean, if you don't leave one, we know. And you'll be served with the homo letter. Where it's just like, and now you're gay. And it's big with fucking pink and shit, and it's embarrassing. We have special delivery men who watch you and wait till you're with your homies or with a really hot chick, and then that's when we give you the letter. Very insidious. So just leave a like, I suppose. If you want to, I don't really care, actually. You don't have to, it's fine. I'm just trying to waste time till they get back to the game. Because I hate all the commercials in football. That's one thing baseball does way better. You get barely any commercial breaks in that shit. You know how many? You're going to get like 18 and possibly 2 more. With like pitching changes. You know what I mean? You could think about like there's probably only going to be like 20 to 22 commercials in a baseball game, and they're all 2 minutes long to 2.5 minutes because they're only allowed to be that long. So like you can do the math, you know what I mean? Like, oh wow, that's not an hour of, that's a little bit about an hour of commercial break, but a lot of that's also like you got to switch positions on the field. Guys got to warm up for a second. You know what I mean? Like there's actual reason why there's, hey, hell yeah. I appreciate all the likes, everybody. We hit 10. There we go. Everybody's straight now. Alpha males. We pick up a couple, about 4, maybe 5. 2nd down and 5 on a swing pass. Wonder who's going to make the final roster on this team. Because I know there's only a couple more spots for receivers, and I wonder if Javon Baker is going to get cut. I know he and someone else are kind of duking it out for that last spot, but... Of course, sure, okay. But yeah, we'll be doing the first half of this game, at least, you know, and then I'm going to get out of here. Apparently, there was a penalty coming up. There was offsides on the defense, so the Patriots had a free play. They completed pass anyway. 1st and 10 to the Minnesota 47. Go the Patriots. Anyway, 2nd down and 3. 7-yard pickup by Hasty. Panthers are horrible. I mean, you can't really deduce that from a preseason game, though. Damn, the Browns are beating the Eagles. Oh, never mind. Oh, they are. Damn, dude, Eagles are really finished. Is the GOAT Shitter Sanders in yet? Brady Jr. hasn't played yet? That's weird. Another good run. It'll be 3rd and 2. Oh, no, he picked up 0. Again, I think it's a preseason. It's kind of hard to make that judgment call this early on. Paddock versus Matthews. Hopefully Paddock revenge game. This time it'll be the revenge game. Last time we got together, it wasn't. Wasn't even really close. La 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 la. Bum 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 bum. Well, we're going to try a long-ass field goal of 57. It's not good. They missed the field goal. How long was it? 57? Tried to get the rookie a long-ass field goal. He didn't get it. So it'll still be 7-0 with 10:46 to go. Damn, we haven't attempted a 57-yarder in forever. It's nice to even see us out there trying them. Just misses. All right. Well, they're going to go to another commercial break with 10:46 to go here in the second. 10:46 to go here in the second. Vikings take over at their own 47, so good field position for them. For sure. Yeah, great talking, Jonathan. You have a good day, man. I don't blame you. I don't have a lot longer I'm going to do in this stream. I don't much care for backup games. But I did want to watch some football. I'm surprised there's not many of our Patriots fans here. There's like a decent number of them. Might be back for the Tigers. For sure. Yeah, that should be fun. If they actually are able to play. I know it's like stormy in Minnesota, and they're probably more prone to just play a doubleheader tomorrow. Because oh, maybe they won't actually, because I think we're Sunday Night Baseball. Are we Sunday Night Baseball? That's probably why we haven't done any double headers in this series. No, we're not Sunday afternoon. Okay, yeah, we might just do a double header tomorrow if this game gets rained out. Where do we travel to after tomorrow? Oh, we're home versus Houston. Oh, well, that's not even that bad. We're not fucking barely anywhere. Be a little tired first game for throwing 13. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Miami, or they run ahead and pick up 2 yards with Scott. Brett Rypien is in. Yeah, we're to the backups now. Ooh. All right. Blah. Damn, that was a good play. They got all the way down to the New England 33. Here come the Vikings. Uh-oh. No, Tigers aren't in Sunday Night Baseball. They play at 7 o'clock, or they play at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Normal start time for us on the weekend. Sunday afternoon baseball. Yeah. You're good, Seth. But if I got really mean, I was like, how could you make a mistake like that? Huh? Damn, they have it in the red zone. 2nd and 6. After a 9-yard pickup. Ball to 17. Kind of need a turnover here. What's up, Jacob? I see your Browns winning again against the defending Super Bowl champions. Are you guys that good? Y'all for real? Is Goat Sanders in yet? You live in Cleveland, you a Browns fan. Sorry, bucko. Oh, yeah, that's true. I knew that. After you said that, I was like, oh, yeah, he doesn't like the Browns. I'm just going to go ahead and continue on with this. I was in too deep, Jacob. You have to understand. Seth is a fan of whatever team last won the Super Bowl. Yeah, I should be, Bryce. I plan on it anyway. Unless something tragic happens and I can't. What happened to the who were you just why aren't you a fan of Milwaukee teams anymore, Seth? Do you just not like them? Third and 1 at the 12. Good stop here would be nice, like push them back, get a sack or something, force a field goal, get a defensive stop in general. All right. Let's hope for a backwards play. Turnover? Question mark. Ugh. Taking a little while to play the game. 3rd and 1. What up, Fernando? You see how good we looked with Drake May and them out there? It was crazy. We actually have a football team. People were getting wide open. Drake May was under center, like, taking shit, rolling out like a real quarterback. It was nice to see. Offense was creating giant holes. Or the offensive line, anyway. May's speed seems to open up our offense in a really fun way for Josh McDaniels, too. He's going to be calling hella fucking scramble and movement plays. It'll be 4th and 1 now. The Vikings are probably going to go for it, I would imagine, it in this situation. Yeah, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Oh, incomplete. Hell yeah. Look at that. Boom, boom. We get the ball back. No harm, no foul. 6:49 to go in the second quarter. 6:49 remains here in the second. 7-0 Patriots. They try to extend their lead. Ugh. Damn, how is everybody? All right. All right, I'm gonna go get some pop. I'll be right back. It'll be the Patriots ball 1st and 10 at their own 12 coming up. Be right back. I need some pop. First down lines. Oh, shit. Browns fumbled it. That sucks. Henderson or Hasty picks up a yard. Yeah, I want the starters back in. Second and 9 is a 13 coming up. Wonder if they'll do some like play action or something, try to pick up a chunk of yards. Would be pretty cool. Wouldn't mind to see it. I was on the road watching on my phone, but I couldn't get good connection to it. Oh, no worries. It's understandable, Fernando. It's the middle of the day on a Saturday. Really nice day out. So I'm surprised anyone's really here. Truthfully, I barely want to be. Yeah, you can see how nice it is behind me. Like, you can just see through the windows how nice it is. Kyle Williams made the catch, but he looks like he got hurt on the play. So it'll be a timeout with 5:39 to go, or a little less than that. Let's see what the official stop is. 5:33 officially. I don't know how bad it is. It looked kind of nasty, but hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's not his ACL. They're high-fiving over an injury. Blech. 5:27 to go here in the second quarter. First and 10 at the New England 24 coming up. Let's hope Kyle Williams is okay. Based on the attention, it doesn't look good. Not really hospitable, but his leg just... Oh, he's back up. All right. Might have just been a stinger or something. It looked like his leg went underneath him when he got tackled, more so than anything. Yeah, he's not really even noticeably limping. I hope it's not his ACL. He doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't look too bad, but you never know. They run ahead and pick up 7. Nice job by Hasty. He's kind of slicing and dicing. Out to the New England 31 he goes. Nice run. Broke a tackle. Maybe 2. Not. I can see Baker getting cut after another incomplete pass goes his way. 3rd and 3. Ball at the 31. Incomplete pass. On a 2nd and 3 attempt. Lions trying to punch it in. That arguably should have been PI. Like, holy shit. You can make a strong case that that's PI. They pick up a first down, though, after an 11-yard pickup to Chisum. Apparently, Chisum is a guy who... Is Effton Chisum the guy who's, like... The guy everybody's really hot on to, like, steal a roster spot for this team? Is Effton Chisum that guy? Is that he's the dude that everybody's been kind of like hemming and hawing about? Okay, yeah. I see that he's a white fella, and I went, that's got to be the guy every Patriots fan is like, look out for that guy. They can smell it like a fish. They're like, is that a white slot receiver I see? Hold on a minute. Is that an undersized white guy playing slot receiver for the New England Patriots? Like their favorite position. And he makes another big play out to the Minnesota 25. Yeah, Javon Baker's cooked, dude. He's wide open. He's getting himself. Oh, dude. Yeah, he even moves like Edelman. Uh-oh. Hell yeah. Let's go Lions. Touchdown. Woo. Yeah, Fernando. He's going to take that job. He's making the team. He's getting wide open right now. He put the moves on whoever the fuck was covering him badly. Man, we got another. We're finally fixing the team up. We got receivers on this bitch now. Isak Tesler? I don't even know who that is. We got Effton Chisum III. That means he's got Dynasty in his blood. His family names everybody Effton. Chisum may even be better than Jamar Chase. It's a possibility. People are talking. Yeah, it might be a crazy year, dude. That's a omen. That's one of the 3 signs of the Patriots Super Bowl apocalypse is an undersized white boy playing slot receiver. That's the first of the Infinity Stone, the glove. That's the first Infinity Stone for us. Philly scored, Seth. We have a crazy, kind of weird personality head coach. We got 2 of them. He's getting in fights in practice and shit with the players. It's 3rd and 5 at the 2-minute warning. We have an unstoppable. We're looking like our secondary is going to be unstoppable with Carlton Davis and Christian Gonzalez. Can you believe we have Carlton Davis too with Christian Gonzalez? How the fuck did we get that? We have Robert Spillane and Milton Williams too. Like, and a healthy Kyle Duggar. I think we're about to fucking feast, dude. I don't think people realize how good our team got. And I think we're about to see the emergence of Mr. Keon White as a top DE in this league. You know who we should bring home is Mr. Matthew Judon. Nobody seems to want to sign Judon. Maybe we bring him home for 1 year. I feel like the AFC is a 3-team race between Buffalo, Baltimore, and the Chiefs, though. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't really consider anyone else really like as a major player in the AFC right now. Patriots are like a decent little playoff team potentially. Fucking the AFC South is a joke. No, I think they'll get it. I think we're good. I don't even know if we've been flagged in the preseason yet. Got to remember, we have a different coach now, Fernando. Mike Vrabel doesn't play fucking shitty guessing games and shit. We're not doing last year where we just completely committed penalty over and 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 over, and that's all we did was commit penalties because Gerard Mayo was pro penalty. Yeah, no, I don't think Vrabel's really going to let our team be a penalty team. And if they start calling stupid penalties, Vrabel will lose his fucking mind. And that'll be another pickup to Effton Chisum the third. He's got 5 catches for 60 yards. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 13. Hell yeah, let's get a first down at the 3. We should have never fucking fired Bill. We should have just handed the team to Mike Vrabel this year. Yeah, Javon Baker, you better learn how to speak free agent, bud. Yeah, Baker probably just lost that last spot for the receivers, and he's probably going to get cut after this week, which is really sad. What up, Kenny? And like, it's genuinely kind of a sad situation. Minnesota's going to have to burn another timeout. They're not prepared to play that play. Oh, no, never mind. All right. I forget. They have to call a timeout because it's fucking 2-minute warning, not because they're not prepared. Timeout here with a minute 12 to go. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Ball's at the Minnesota 7. We're inside of the 10. Patriots have all their timeouts to utilize here in the 2-minute warning. 1:12 to go. Javon Baker just false started. Yeah, he's cooked, Fernando. Welcome back, JD. Miami got a first down. Damn. If Chisum scores a touchdown here, I think fucking Baker can just walk off the field knowing he gave it his best. And that's one of Drake May's friends too, so they're it's not like they don't want to keep him. Like they'd much prefer to keep Javon Baker because he gets along really well with Drake. He just sucks. Wasn't Baker the one who played with them at UNC? Or was that the other shitty receiver that we've got that he really loves? No, Booty and him just get along. Booty's actually pretty good. Never mind about Booty. 2nd and 9 after the false start. It'll be incomplete. 3rd and 9. Ball to 12. Yeah, that's it, Baker, buddy. I'm sorry, kid. That's a touchdown for Effton Chisum. What receiver of ours played with Drake in college? I know that's a thing. Yeah, Chisum caught a touchdown. I think that's about the end of the road for our old friend. And he broke 3, 4, 5 tackles to get in. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm not even kidding. He caught a short screen and broke like 4 or 5 tackles to get into the end zone. That's about that. That's yeah. He's gonna make the team now. And I'm pretty sure that means Javon Baker is going to be cut this week. Because they have to trim down rosters after this week. And I'm pretty sure that means that's the end for Javon Baker as a Patriot. I can't imagine anybody else but him getting cut here. Stewart. Is Chisum a rookie? He looks very old. So I'm guessing he's like 15. And I really think we're getting the boys from Dorchester back. I think that's the secret. Josh McDaniels just has a slew of dudes he knows from the area. Oh, an undrafted rookie. Oh, dude, yeah, he's fucking making the team, dude. It's one of them boys from Dorchester that they used to find for Brady all the time. They just pull him out of nowhere. McDaniel's like, look what I found in the parking lot. His name's Effton Chisum III. He's up from he lives in Lowell. And we're going to give him a shot on the New England Patriots. How you guys all like that? And everyone's like, all right, we'll see how that goes. Drake May is out here. We'll see if Drake May and him have that same magic that we used to see. Yeah, I found another 5'11" dude who can catch the football really good for some reason. Where do you play college? A small school in Ohio. You know what? I'm gonna take a peek here. Because if he went to a small college in Ohio, it's literally just the funniest thing. Where'd he go? Eastern Washington, a small school. I think he went to the same school as Cooper Kupp, right? Miami's in the end zone. Damn, Fernando, your dog's playing football? Ty Felton, Black Draco Malfoy. Because you know how there's Tom Felton, who plays Draco Malfoy. Ty Felton. He's playing Draco Malfoy in the new one. Oh, Eagles took the lead on the Browns. Not a surprise. Penalty on the Patriots makes it 1st and 10 to the Minnesota 48. Right around 50 seconds to play here in the closing seconds of the first half. I'm going to be leaving at halftime because I have no intention of doing this entire game. He broke all his Cubs school records. Oh, we got a dog, dude. Hell yeah. This guy screams New England Patriot, dude. We finally righting the wrongs and getting Cooper Kupp into New England like we should have did years ago. Our sharing plays. Yeah, I was gonna say, McDaniels. It's so important we got his ass back in New England. Holy shit, dude. Our offense blows ass when he's not calling the plays. I hope they finally paid him. Like, I hope what happens, though, is teams finally have given up on giving him a shot to be a head coach. Because if they haven't, we really... that's... what the hell? Another fucking penalty? Oh, no, never mind. It was on the next play. 1st and 10 to the New England 24 for the Vikings. They have 20 seconds to go. What's up, Aubrey? Henderson? Yeah, he could win Rookie of the Year at that rate. But there is, because there's really no exciting quarterback this year. I guess Cam Ward, I suppose. If you're excited about that. Could get it. But I really do think this is a year a position player could win the award again. And Trayvon could be one of those candidates. Oh, I'm not going to watch the Lions game either. I'm not going to do 2 halves. Because if I do a full game, I'm not going to stream baseball later on. It's like I'm doing this first half of the game, and then I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day, and then we'll do baseball this evening. Plus, like, the second half of preseason games are fucking nonsense. 21 seconds to go. Vikings are going to get it to a 2nd and 2, just inside 20 to about this to the 16. Excuse me. By the way, thank you to everyone who's tuned in. How many likes did we end up with? 12, 11? Hey, maybe if everyone drops a like really quick, we could hit up maybe around 13, 14 likes on this one. I know we won't hit 20, but we can get real close. By the way, I'll hang out through halftime, by the way. That doesn't mean I'm going to leave at halftime. I'm just not watching the second half. We can talk about shit, look at the games, even though it's kind of irrelevant. But other stuff we could do, I suppose. Are all the preseason games done by... I probably can record that for Tuesday. Days on the day. Yeah, I could probably make a picks video this week. That's actually sounds like a lot of fun. Excuse me. Is the definition of... I know a guy. Yeah, McDaniel's pulling out another fucking dude into this offense like he used to do all the time. It's very funny how the team basically is just turning into a Patriots team right before our very eyes. We've got Chisum, who's going to be our slot receiver this year, it looks like. We've got what looks to be a potentially very oppressive defense forming. That's secondary based, very familiar. I don't know. It just feels like we're slowly turning back into what we used to be, which is really good. It's kind of what I thought Gerard Mayo was going to do. And I think that's what this is what we all thought Gerard Mayo was going to do. Kendrick Bourne, yeah, for now. He might be in trouble, though. I honestly don't know. He might ask to get released because I don't think he's going to play a lot this year. Because we have Matt Collins, we've got Pop Douglas, we've got Stephon Diggs, and we've got this new Chisum guy. I don't really, you know what I mean? I think that's the crew they like. Chiz jokes. They just got chizzed. Dude, he's got a great name. Effton, that's a really good name. That's going to be very funny. He's going to get an Effton of touchdowns. I'm very happy. You mean 4th down for Miami? Patriots fans are so happy that we finally got a good receiver out of a draft. It's like, hell yeah. Any update on Kyle Williams? Did he tear his ACL or no? I really hope he doesn't get hurt, but I feel like we finally actually just drafted a wide receiver in Chisum, so I finally think our streak is over. I think our 10-year streak of no receivers is done. To be fair, I think Pop Douglas isn't that bad either, so he'd be a competent like 3 or 4 on most teams. Damn, what a return! Took that shit almost past the 50. Yeah, Pop's been a good pickup. He's going to be a lot better, I think, with a bona fide receiver. And dude, we've had some big kick returns in this game. I think our special teams is going to be gnarly this year. That guy might have just made the team too by doing that. Damn, dude, one guy caught him. Oh man. That's the second big ass return on a kick we've had in this game. That's awesome to see. Our special teams is really humming in this game. We're up 14-3 here at the half. Looking pretty good. We'll see how the second half plays out though. All right. Well, that was some good football. That was fun to watch. I enjoyed that. I haven't watched football in a while. Let's see what's going on. Detroit and Miami are tied at 7. Houston's leading Carolina 10-3. Philly's leading Cleveland 13-12. And it looks like Indy is up 13-0 on the Packers, but it's, they still got a minute, 30 to go in the first. Why? Because we're winning preseason games? Okay. I guess. I don't think they know how easy our schedule is the problem. Fernando, I think people just don't like the Patriots, and you somehow see a lot of that. The reality is, if people are starting to try to curse us and are starting to talk about us again, the reality is I think we're scaring the shit out of people with what we did this offseason, and I think people are starting to realize we may actually be pretty good at football again, even if it's the preseason. The last thing people want is us good again, Fernando. Because the greatest, funniest way for the Chiefs' little run in the NFL to come to an end is for us to be the team to do it. You literally could not write a funnier way to swing from one dominant team to another dominant team. And if it's just the big bad Patriots coming back from 5 years away. Yeah, literally, we just need to win against bad teams, and we'll win 10, 11 games. We take the Chiefs out in the wild card round of the AFC playoffs. Be like, that wasn't even hard. We don't know why you guys couldn't do that earlier. Get fucking blown out by the Bengals in the next round, but it's like, we did our business. Took care of that fucking shit stain. Ended that dynasty real quick. You're just mediocre the rest of the run and be like, damn, dude, we really killed them. Why didn't anyone else do that? Well, I don't know. It was a fun little half of football. It was good to watch. It was nice to see the Patriots again. Hey, we had 12 whole likes on the stream. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here too, Mackenzie. I think I'm going to wrap up. I'm ready to get out of here and go do some stuff. I got things I want to do. Fun stream, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Nice to see the Patriots again. It's nice to watch a little bit of football. Patriots playing the season. Yeah, that's the good plans for now. All right, see you later, Fernando. See you later, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all for a stream. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting if you chatted. Hopefully the Patriots end up winning the game, but honestly, who really gives a shit if we get blown out 100-3 or 100-14 from this point on? We won the part of the game that matters. So, all right, I'll see y'all. Peace out. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you for the Tigers if you watch. If not, I'll see you when I see you next. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Tigers. And of course, as always, go Patriots. Especially when we look like we may not suck this year. Hooray. Peace out.